Know how to do the skills and talents that you have. I have my juggling balls in here if anybody has that talent who wants to juggle for us, but put on our basketball this time. Okay, we have the S, the H, the A, and the P. Personality. Right. Our little personality. You know, what are we best suited to do? You know, what is going to keep us in that comfort zone? Let us go out of it a little, but you know, what are we suited to do? Our personality. And the hardest one to remember sometimes, that E.
Experiences.
Your experiences. All those things that you filed away. They're in your heart, they're in your head, they're things that you have done. We're going to look at all 5 of those over the next couple of weeks. And when we get done, hopefully you'll see where the best fit for you for ministry is. The right ministry will be fruitful and fulfilling. If you're in a ministry and it does not feel fruitful and fulfilling, then you're probably in the wrong ministry. Now, a lot of us do ministries because we were asked or because nobody else would do it. And sometimes that has to be done. Sometimes, you know, they need a warm body in there to get them through a few weeks. The mistake comes when you continue doing it when you're not supposed to be in there. Because believe it or not, there is somebody in the church that is supposed to have that job. And if you keep doing it, they are never going to step up. But if we let that position, you know, be known that it's empty, that we need somebody in there, then as people will pray about it, the right person will come up and get in that position. I've been guilty myself of being in positions that I didn't belong in. And when I got out of the way, other people stepped up. Sometimes we have to look at ourselves and realize whether we're in the right ministry or whether we need to get out of the way and let somebody else step over there. So we will be looking at always making sure that our ministries are fruitful and fulfilling. So we want everybody to unwrap their spiritual gift. See your notes. We've got that. Unwrap our spiritual gift. 1 Corinthians 7:7. Every Christian has at least one gift. The Bible tells us each man has his own gift from God. One has this gift, one has another. We don't all have the same gift. Number 2 there we have 1 Corinthians 12:28. And in the church God has appointed first of all apostles, second prophets, third teachers, then working in miracles, also those having gifts of healing, those able to help others, those with gifts of administration. No one receives all the gifts. Third one there, 1 Corinthians 12:29. Are all apostles? Are all prophets? Are all teachers? Do all work miracles? Not only does no one receive all the gifts, but no single gift is given to everyone. Number 4 there, you can't earn a spiritual gift. 1 Corinthians 12:1, when you read that this week, you'll see. You cannot earn it. It is a gift. God gives it to you freely. You just have to make use of it. 1 Corinthians 12:11, all these are the work of the one and the same Spirit, and He gives them to each one just as He determines. Who decides what gifts you receive? The Holy Spirit. You can't choose. The Holy Spirit decides for you. The 6th one there, Romans, I believe it's 11:29. I think she wrote it down on here. For God's gifts and His calls are irrevocable. This I love. The gifts are given as permanent. They're not taken away from us. The 7th one there, 1 Timothy 4:14. Do not neglect your gift which was given to you. We are to develop our gifts. God's given them to us. We are to develop them. Your 8th one there, 1 Corinthians 4:2. Now it is required that those who have been given a trust must prove faithful. Number 8, it is a sin to waste the gifts that God has given you. That's one of those sins that all of us commit at some time that we need to pray about. The ninth one there, John 15:5. This is my Father's glory, that you will bear much fruit, showing yourselves to be my disciples. I am the vine, you are the branches. If a man remains in me and I in him, he will bear much fruit. Using your gifts glorifies God and grows you. God will change you as you use the gifts that he's given you. And that brings us to the purpose of spiritual gifts. Why do you think God gave us spiritual gifts? I mean, couldn't he do it all himself?
Give us the body of Christ.
God works through people. And like the Bible tells us, he's not going to give all of us the same one. He's going to give us all different ones. He wants us to be used. God created us so that we could do things for him. We could meet the needs of others while we were glorifying him. Spiritual gifts are not for our own benefit.